Have you been sleeping with a married man?
Have you been sleeping with a married man?
Ooh, we about to get into some things.
About to get into some things, honey.
I know a situation.
Okay. We about to get into some things. Okay. Okay. So that's just it. We really will work. We really will work. We really will.
So y'all, welcome to the CiCi'S Show. I am CiCi.
And I am CoCo.
And our YouTube channel is the CiCi'S Show. So make sure you go and like, comment, and subscribe. Also, our podcast should be available on Spotify and Apple so far. So
Yes. Y'all stay tuned and y'all better be ready for this ride, because listen, we got a lot of things to touch, like topics, everything.
that's right. So what about these married men? What's going on out here?
So listen. Was it Cisco to say somebody's been sleeping in my bed?
Girl. I don't know if there's like something in the air, or are we being influenced by what we're watching on social media, but women are just not caring that men are married when they want to talk to these men. It's like they don't care. I'm in competition with the wife. I'm gonna get this man. It's like no morals, I just don't understand. Help me understand that.
So I don't know if I can, because I stand on, you listen, you married, listen, don't even, we can talk, like whether it's co-workers, friends, we can talk like amongst people around, but by ourselves, no, it's never no private conversations. No, you're married, because I have been told like I'm a flirter without even trying to flirt. So I have to be careful who I even talk to, because you make it think it's something, and clearly I'm like, excuse me, we had no chemistry here. It was nothing here. I don't know what you thought had, we had going on, but it's nothing here. So if you're married, I'll speak to you around people, and that's it. But I take marriage. I am not married. You're married, right?
I'm married.
Okay. I am not married, but I believe I take it more serious than like your average couple, because I stand on no, that's your husband, okay? And I do believe like married men think they can have their cake and eat it too. Like, I'm not saying all married men, guys. I'm not saying that.
Not all married men.
I'm not saying all that. But I just don't, I don't get it. Like, I don't know if it's a thrill. I never done it. So
yeah.
I mean, y'all drop in the comments, like, after this, you watch this video, like, is it a thrill? Like, I hear a lot of people say they didn't know that the guy was married, but I feel like
there are so many signs though. Like,
right. He can only see you on these days of the week,
or you ain't never been to his house.
Red flag.
He can only talk to you during a certain time.
Correct.
Where is he sleeping at night?
Correct.
Have you been over there? The signs be there.
Like,
so I don't know. I just really don't think that's an excuse. I'm not feeling that.
And I have heard some stories. Like, I have actually heard someone say the guy did invite them into their home. But my whole thing is, you gonna park in the garage? That's a trap. Like, where they, okay, pull up, park in the garage. Where your wife? Oh, she working out of town. And you want me to park in the garage when I know, like me, I can tell you I'm coming home Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock from a business trip. And I'm really there at 7 a.m. Like, no, we're not playing those type of games. So it's a strong no for me. And like for women, because I do know some women that are married and they mess with married men.
Really?
Yes, because guess what? They say they not leaving their husband and he not leaving his wife, and they have a mutual understanding.
Okay, I ain't heard of
So
that now.
it's like, okay, it's cheaper to keep them both. You stay with your wife, I'm gonna stay with my husband. Well, why?
I don't
Why
get
even
that.
go through that?
Why even go there? I don't
Like-
understand. Like, even when I was growing up, like, I took relationships, period, very seriously. Like,
Yeah.
I can just remember, like, in middle school, high school, like, if a guy try to talk to me and I know he got a girlfriend, it's an automatic no. It's like, no.
I don't know.
I never wanted to be the other woman. I never wanted to be the one to break up any kind of relationship or marriage.
Mhm.
Like, I just really took it seriously, and like, thinking back on it, I was too young to be taking stuff like that seriously. It's not like
What you say? I should have really been like having fun,
I should
having
have
a
been
time.
having a little bit of fun, but I just was really big on karma, and I still am. So I'm like, okay,
I'm with
if
you
I
on
break
that.
up this relationship, or if this guy leaves his girlfriend for me, I might get that back, and I don't want to experience anything like that. So I was just always big on karma, like.
Yeah, I can understand that, especially like you saying, like you was big on that. Like when you do date, like that's my man. Yes, that's I'm just with this one
Thank you to my
person.
man.
So I understand what you're saying with that. It's not like people say, oh, dating to have fun. You usually do that like when you either came from a long period of relationship or when you're young. And another thing, when you dating, like you can date without sleeping with that person.
You can.
Or you can date and, you know, not try to be committed to that person. Long as you guys are clear on like, hey, we're this, nothing more, nothing less. You have an understanding with that person. And I do think that sometimes in relationships, people get married because they had a child.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want their family to call their kids bastards. Listen, pray about it. I promise you, God will forgive you. I promise you, He will forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
So don't just feel like you have to get married to be forced to marriage. Some people dream about their dream wedding, and you know, everyone, because not everyone wants to be married too. So I think that the people that are cheating, maybe they want what you have. Sometimes the grass ain't greener always on the other side. So you be done did something, and you know
that's where people get it wrong. They be like, oh, they'll think the grass is green on the other side, when really the grass is greener where you water it, where you fertilize it,
And
where
half
you
the
get
time-
out in the yard and do what needs to be done to that grass.
Right. And half the time, y'all don't even be knowing these people for real. Like, you know, most of the cheating happen at work. You just see this person at work. You don't really know how that person is outside of work. Like, like, so ladies, gentlemen, like, if you're not ready to get married, don't let your family force you to get married. Take your time. If you want to be for the streets, be for the streets. Don't wait till like 10 years later and like, this not what I want, so I'm gonna do this. But did you explain that to your wife? You explain that to your side piece, not your wife. Okay, you're supposed to keep it a buck with your wife, okay, or your husband, because
Women, they cheat.
women cheat too. I'm not gonna put it all on the men, because I know we will be having men subscribers, so I'm not gonna give y'all so much. Because women, and another thing, women do things to test men. Like, we're very powerful. So you can lead a person on, and that person know I'm faithful to my wife, and you'll keep doing something. Like, okay, I'm just gonna give an example. Like, if you work together, you may go by him and bend over, and you know, in office where you got on something short, and you may bend over, or you may come with a little cleavage out, you know, different things like that. So I will say, I think women, we're powerful. So,
And we know what we doing.
yeah, you know he married. He wears ring.
Right.
He wears ring.
We be knowing.
Yeah. So what do you feel about, I'm gonna ask you this, what do you feel about men wearing their rings?
I think that that's important. I think that you should wear your ring. I mean, why wouldn't you wear your ring?
Wait,
like,
what if he say he lost the ring?
What, telling the wife that?
Yeah, like I
Then
lost my
y'all
ring.
need to go get another one. Or you need to go somewhere, a vending machine or something, and get you a little $25 something ring.
Oh my God.
That's just how I feel.
Like they
I
say,
think that's
oh,
some BS.
yeah, they say, oh, I work out, so I'm just. They have now
It
the
takes
silicone
more
ring.
effort to take off the ring than to keep it on. Like, what is you really doing?
I like
What you doing?
Like they have the silicone ring, so you can't say you're allergic. So you can't say you don't care about jewelry. Yeah, put a rubber band on it, like something to let people know. And it's so funny. I always look at men like, are you wearing your wedding ring? Because
That's the first thing I look at.
I know a lot of men that don't wear their ring though.
That's the first thing I look at.
I look too.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be so funny because men does, they do that on purpose. I'm here to let you know, like, I think they don't wear their ring on purpose. Like, they want to look available, or they be like, it's not that important. But what if it's important to your wife? I just feel as though, like, why you ain't wearing your ring, sir?
Yeah.
What are you hiding?
Right.
What are we doing here? And I'm not even a wife. That's why I say I'm not a wife, but I feel like I go hard. I look at those are red flags.
Mm-hmm.
Those are red flags. So the first thing you ask, like, hey, are you married? Some people say yes, and some people say no. Now, I know some people do say, like, when everything, hit the fan, they say, I did tell you I was married. And some people say we already was too far gone for the feelings to turn off.
I'm sorry. That's some BS.
I think so too.
I'm sorry.
Because the moment you find out, but once again, going back to the red flags, you have your own place. Say for instance, he said he stayed with his brother. You grown. I know your brother allow you to have company.
That's a red flag. Why are we continuing to date if you still live with your brother? No offense.
I was gonna say, they gonna say it's hard out here for a pimp. I mean, I'm just giving an example. Not me, but
that's
I'm
a
just
red
giving an
flag
example.
to cut off whether he married or not.
To do what now?
To not talk to him anymore.
Cause he stayed with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
A bachelor, a pad.
Mm-hmm. Red flag. Next.
Okay. So let's see. I'm just, cause some people, I know y'all do not eat us up in the comments either. Cause I know people are like, well, it is a struggle out here. Listen, I don't want to be with nobody that's struggling.
It's not even about the.
I'm sorry.
It's okay when you think.
Not out here in the dating
I
world.
don't know, y'all. I don't want to come across like.
No, say what you gonna say. We gonna have to listen. We gonna have to take the smoke. Say what you gonna
If
say.
he still
'cause I
live
will
with
argue
his brother,
with you in the
y'all,
comments.
that's a red flag. That's a red flag that he is still trying to get himself together, and he's not really going to have the time to focus on you and the relationship and to nourish the relationship because he's trying to get himself together. That's where his focus needs to be, and that's 9 times out of 10 where his focus is at, and it's not going to be on you. So that's why it's a red flag. Not necessarily, oh, it's a sign that he's broke or something like that. It's a sign that he is getting his stuff together, so he really don't have time for you or nourishing the relationship.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I just see had, cause it would have been for me like, why you saying your brother? And don't say you helping your brother, cause if you staying with why what? Let me see the lease. Both of y'all names on the lease. Now I'm not gonna lie. If both of y'all names on the lease, I have more respect for you, because maybe maybe you is helping your brother. Maybe you trying to help him get on his feet. So for me, I'm sorry. I would C looked at it from that way. That is a good way, but why you saying your brother? Like I don't know. Like you're not gonna movie me to death. You're not gonna take me to roof Chris me to death. No, we're gonna be going on some trips. So when I say that, like far as dating wise and knowing the red flags, like I do think that would be a red flag. And I do think, like, even men saying they were divorced. Hey, let's touch on that
Is the
too.
divorce final? That's number one question.
Oh yeah, because technically you still married. Yeah.
Period.
It's the divorce final, because he could be saying we're getting a divorce the whole time. The wife like, when we was getting a divorce.
Look, I know a situation.
Okay. We about to get into some things. Okay.
I know a situation, but like, okay, I know a situation where this person used to date this guy back maybe like a decade or so ago.
Okay.
And things happen, they drift apart, and this guy ends up getting married. Okay, fast forward, they run into each other again.
So it was God that sent him my way again. That's what people
Apparently.
like to try to put in their head.
And their
Now, I don't know
energy
the
was
story,
there.
but people do that. Oh, it was God. God placed him right there.
Right. So
Okay.
the energy was apparently there. It was strong. And they just couldn't resist each other. Okay. He's married. This person knows that he's married. This person knows that he still lives with his wife. However, this person says that he said they're getting a divorce. They already have their attorney.
So this is a different situation, guys. Are y'all keeping up? Are y'all listening? She knows. Now, I done gave, because I'm a person that I'm like, Biggie, give me one more chance. I'm a lay all the examples, and, you know, I'm trying to be on people's side to, like, see, because I like to see, you know, from both perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a different one. She knows he's married. Keep on with your story. Y'all keeping up? Y'all focusing? Okay.
They apparently got their lawyers, and but they haven't filed. And since they haven't filed, the divorce is not final. Okay. So I asked this person, I'm like, okay, why are they breaking up? Like, what is the apparent issue here?
What's the sudden change?
Yeah. And he said, well, they're not having sex, and some financial stuff, like she won't invest in certain things that he wants to invest in to make more money. I see several red flags in this whole situation.
Where your money at, sir? Why you want her to use her money?
It's so many red flags in this situation. But this person was like, I've been praying and praying. God said that I've been praying to God that he'll send me a man. I've been praying and praying. He sent me him, and it's just, it feels so real. He keep getting better and better. He won't let me let him go and all this and that. But it's so many red flags. Number one, he still live with her.
Now, why are you putting God in it? God didn't approve this message.
He did not approve. Number two, they filed. It's not final. Number three, he's worried about her investments and things like that. He's probably maybe struggling a little bit financially. I don't know.
Okay.
And number four, he's married. The wife has reached out to this person and said, what do you want with my husband?
To the side.
Valid question.
To the side lady?
To the side lady.
Who sent you credit?
Mm-hmm.
Who sent you? Like, so
and her
apparently,
answer was, what does your husband want with me?
apparently he moved around messy. So somehow the wife got in her contact information, and she called her or she texted her.
They talked on the phone.
Oh, woman, not Shirley.
Woman to woman.
And daddy though. Woman to woman.
And she let her know, I'm not going to leave him alone. We're not going to leave each other alone.
I'm sorry to say, maybe she's not having sex with him because she's like broken on the inside, you know, because she can't produce. Like, maybe she's like,
he may be mean to her. Like, it's hard to be attracted to somebody who mean to you.
Correct.
And want to have sex with somebody who mean, cussing you out.
Yeah, that's true. That's
cheating.
Like, you gonna, And here's the thing, like, men always give the reason, like, that this is no reason, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not a valid reason to why you're with this lady that you're your side piece because she can cook. Like,
because she can have kids.
you can hire a personal chef to come out. It's ways. We're in the year of 2023. It's ways to go around that.
Or you can figure out what is causing your wife to not want to cook for you.
That's true.
There's a reason why your wife doesn't want to cook. Maybe you're mean.
Yeah.
Maybe you talking to her crazy. Maybe you talking to other women.
But why do you think the wife, if how you saying she's talking to, why won't you? I would ask
Water
the
your
wife.
grass. I think the husband needs to water his grass.
But I would want to divorce him then if he all these things because he's not changing.
Yeah.
Why would you want to stay? That I would ask the wife that. Why would you want to stay? Because you're treating me like I'm the side piece.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is getting treated like the wife for now.
For now.
Because that karma, like you spoke about in the beginning, that karma will come and he will do you twice as worse. Because
My grandma always says, you lose them how you get them.
repeat that.
You lose them how you get them.
And I'm
So be
folks be
careful
knowing.
how you get them.
Yeah.
That's the message for today.
Yeah. So, so ladies and gents, you're hearing from a married woman, and I am single. I'm not married, right? I'm not married. But, and you can see me and see we have told different stories and just we want to know, like, what is it and why? Like, is it the thrill? Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, and my whole thing is, I stand on, if you really want this person, and this is talking in general, not even about that couple there. If you want this person, you're going to do whatever it is to do right by your person, to get better, to go harder. If, like we spoke about money, if money is an issue, you're going to see, oh, okay, I know I can't little girl this girl because her bar is here, right? And as women, we stand like with our person, whoever we with. So if we can do whatever it is to help that person or get that person going, we're always, I feel like women, most women, you know, like if she,
they want to make it work.
They want to make it work. And if she really want her husband, I think she will fight for her husband.
Yeah, I think she's fighting.
And I really think that if he wants to change, but it seemed like he just having his cake and eating it too. Like, he having fun. He really outside. Like, he got two women and they done met each other over the phone, had a Shirley and a Betty situation. And there, I don't know, and she's saying she not leaving her husband. But what if she was thinking about leaving him and now she like, oh no, I'm not gonna leave him now because this lady.
I don't know.
That's just
my message to that situation, and to anybody who may be in that same situation. Be careful. Be careful, because the number one symptom or sign of a narcissist,
that's the word,
is
right there.
love bombing. Love bombing you in the beginning, serenading you, doing everything right and so forth in the beginning. And then reality, then it'll hit. So
And the
just be
red flags,
careful.
and we say the red flags aren't there, but they're there. You just overlook them. And it's so sad. It's just so sad that people mess with like married men. And I know a lot of people, they say so we can post this and say like a lot of people have like say the divorce isn't final. But what if like, okay, so what if the divorce isn't final, but the wife is living on her own and the man is living on his own, but the guy is just in the dating world, but the divorce isn't final, but it's not like he's not going to get it done, but he just haven't paid the money, or she haven't paid the money, or because I know some people, when they divorce, some people be like, I pay for it, and some people be like, no, you wanted it, you pay for it, no, you pay for it, you pay for it. So what if the guy is like I said, he's just to the point where he hasn't paid for it, but they've been separated for 2 years. How do you feel about that? No, it has to be final.
It has to be final for me. Because I don't play that. I don't play that like.
Cause it's like,
and I don't think God plays that.
Cause it's like, what if you in the back of your head like, I'm gonna get back with my wife, so I ain't gonna do it. I'm just trying to see what other fish is out here. Yeah, men do that too. It's like,
I just think there's no excuse. If it's over, make it over.
Yeah. What? Okay, I know we gotta wrap this up, but what do you feel? Oh, this is a good one. What do you feel about people that have been married like 2 and 3 times? What do you feel about that? Are those red flags? Are they red flags?
It depends on why they got divorced. Sometimes the spouse died.
No, we're not talking about that. No. Because I'm a firm believer. I feel bad for people that the spouse dies and they don't remarry. Like they never had a little situation ever again.
Yeah. For me, with multiple marriages, I'm gonna be looking at the why, but it's a red flag because it lets me know that you can't stand the rain. Can you stand the rain? So it lets me know that you ready to walk out the door. You ready to flee when things get tough.
Like it's a sign of weakness.
It's a sign of like that commitment ain't really there.
Okay,
you didn't really take your vows that seriously. Or, you know what I'm saying?
So I kind of give the first one because it's a lot of people get married young, right? Like in their early 20s, and they say they just did it for the baby or they did it for this reason. Do you give that like a pass? And then like we move on to the second one, be like, okay, now what happened to the second one now? Because the first one I gave you a pass.
Yeah.
You'll bypass the first one because this is your early 20s or no? Because I'm like you. I'm like, Well, what you think? I mean, if you don't have an answer, you don't have to answer.
What do I think? I give it a pass.
You'll give it? Yeah, I think I will too, because you'd be like, but then when it gets to the second one, and then you're on your third one, or I don't know, you're on
after
your third
that
one.
Second one, I'll be looking at you sideways, ladies, my single ladies out there.
Oh, single ladies.
You need to dig a little deeper if it's been 2 or more marriages fail. Look a little deep. Figure out what's going on.
And you can't always go with what the guy says. Like if he says, oh, it was this reason. I mean, most ladies don't want to talk to the ex. But if you keep asking questions, he'll eventually slip up and tell the truth. Don't just stop at what he. No, keep asking like over and over. Like, what at pillow talk? What you said again? Like, what was, why this that? Because they're going, you know what I mean? you're gonna slip up and tell what really happened, or get them drunk and see. The real truth gonna come out on that alcohol.
Exactly. But
yeah.
So
I hope y'all enjoyed this. This is our first show, first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Let us know, like, do you care, like, if they put, like, what we need to work on, or?
Yeah. Please put your feedback in the comments. We love feedback. We are here to grow and flourish. So,
because we here and we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, put your feedback, put your opinion on what we talked about. I know y'all got y'all opinions, so go ahead and leave it in the comments. Join the discussion. Make sure y'all like. And please subscribe. And
put it on our community tab as well, what y'all want us to talk about next.
Yeah.
Let us know, because we want to be engaged. Like, we want to be y'all cousins and, your nieces and your aunties, Yes. Listen, let's become friends on the internet. Listen, There's so much stuff in the comments. And listen, C may not do it, but I'll argue with you in the comments. So, keep it cute. Keep it cute, okay? So that's why this podcast with us, C is like the chill one, but she, she'll nuck if she buck if she have to, and I'm just out the door with it up front. Like, that's why I told her, like, we really would work, because it's like the yin and the yang, you know. Right. So so y'all just stay tuned. We have more to come, giveaways eventually. So y'all stay tuned.
See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.